Good morning. My name is Stéphane. I'm the chef here at Ready for Commons at Penn State University. And today I want to make a demo with the Penn State Student Farm produce, summer produce. And I will cook for you this wonderful niçoise ratatouille. Alright, hi everyone. Today I will present you a demo about ratatouille, French specialty from the southeast, around Nice. So it's going to be a ratatouille niçoise with a twist, and I will explain you all the details in a little bit. Okay? So first of all, I will tell you about the ingredients. So we need tomatoes, we need some sweet peppers, we need some zucchinis, some eggplants, some onions, some garlic. We need as well some salt, pepper, olive oil, basil, thyme, saffron, and preserved lemon. So the saffron and the preserved lemon are the final twist to the recipe. So we'll go back into that. Alright? So obviously I already pre-diced everything. However, I will show you how to dice properly the vegetables, just for you to have an idea about the size, okay? Alright, so I will start with the zucchini. It's going to be the same for all the other vegetables, okay? So you want to trim the ends like this a little bit, okay? They've been washed, okay? I cleaned them this morning. I divide that in two, and I cut about half-inch stripes, and then again after in half, okay? So according to the size, okay? There we go. For the peppers, you want to make sure that you're removing the seeds, okay? Here we go. This is a half-inch nice amount. Right. Okay. Let's start to cook the vegetables. So I have a pan here. I will go on medium heat. Okay. I will put a little bit of olive oil. There we go. And I will start to cook the vegetable which takes the longest to cook. Okay. So here in instance I will start with the eggplants. Right. So when I cut the eggplants, I added some lemon juice in them just to keep them bright and white. If you don't do so, they will oxidize and become dark. Okay? Let's do that. So let's put them here. We'll let them cook. Okay? Now in the meantime, I will continue. I will go ahead now with the zucchinis. So I'm cooking the vegetables separately to make sure that they're all equally firm at the end, okay? We've got some water here, that's the lemon juice, so we'll let it evaporate, okay? So let's go now with the zucchinis. I've got green and yellow zucchinis, okay? So it doesn't matter. Equally the same time. Now we start with the green one. While this is cooking, I will take care of my thyme, the fresh thyme. Okay. And I will remove the stain. So that's pretty easy. There's the stain here. And you go opposite side of the leaf. And actually, I can start to pour it straight. into the vegetables. Alright? So, needless to precise that all the produce today are coming from the Penn State Student Farm. So thank you very much guys for your efforts. Your produce are always fantastic during the season. It's a privilege, I must say, to have such quality produce on campus during summertime. Everything looks good, everything is tasty. Our customers are very appreciative about this, as our staff as well. Everyone craved about the heirloom tomatoes this week, on the side note. Alright, so I will reduce my heat here. It starts to go a little bit fast, okay? As you can see, the water evaporates, so this is good, okay? The eggplants are cooking. Perfect. Alright, so I reduced my heat on the pot. This is the pan where I will add all the vegetables, okay? Zucchini here, look at that, they're shiny. This is perfect. This is what we want. Okay. So just control your heat as well. You don't want to be violent with your heat, okay? Just start moderately. That will avoid any fatal consequences. Alright? Look at that, beautiful. Okay, so the green zucchinis are halfway through, so I will add them to the eggplants. Alright. And they will continue to cook all together. And also the good thing is that cooking the vegetables separately, they will keep their own colors. It won't stain each other's and make this big, like, you know, mix of the described color. Okay, so now I will continue with the yellow zucchinis. Clicking, here we go. So I will start to season my first batch here a little bit with some salt. Okay. And some pepper, some black pepper. So you can add some hot peppers as well if you have some habaneros or such. Doesn't hurt, but a tiny bit. If you put too much heat in that dish, unfortunately that will cover the whole flavor of the rest of the vegetable. So be gentle with that, okay? Alright, this is cooking well. So the final goal of the recipe would be to keep the vegetables a tiny bit crunchy, okay? And not overcooked. We don't want a puree, we want something to have under our feet, okay? Alright. Alright, so the yellow squash are half done. I will incorporate them to the rest here, to the batch. Alright. Gently, I'm folding all the batch like this. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Alright. This is looking good. We're getting there. A few steps and it will be done. Okay. So more oil. Tiny bit. And now I will switch with the peppers. So I have green and yellow sweet peppers. Right. Okay, I'm doing 2 batches. I will season them a little bit. go. So the peppers are in. They cook a little bit faster than the rest, okay? Which is good. So you see they're shiny, the products are shiny, that's what we want. Right. Smash in. See, the colors are building up here in the pan. Looks good. So you don't have to cut the vegetables so thin. You can cut them bigger. That's not a problem. They will just take a little bit longer to cook, okay? Something to remember. I would discourage you to cut them smaller, because you have a more chance then to get a puree instead of a ratatouille, okay? Here we go, mate. Yellow peppers, give some colors. Right. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, here we go. I wish we could transmit the smell on the camera, because here we have a firework of appetizing smells, you know. There we go, perfect. So I pre-diced also my preserved lemon, okay? Not too big, you want to put them small, you want to cut them small. Getting almost there at the end. Nice, very nice. All right, adding. We're almost there. So oil. Now I will add my chopped onions, diced onions, sorry. Okay, and then I will add the garlic at the same time, okay? Here we go, chopped garlic. Right. While this is cooking, I will show you how to work on the tomatoes. I got two types of tomatoes here. I've got those beautiful heirloom tomatoes, and here I have some cherry tomatoes as well. Okay? So the cherry tomatoes, I can leave them whole. Why not? I like the fact that when you have a cherry tomatoes whole in your mouth, you know they're like cooking. So we can add them with the onions right now. Okay? It's not a problem. It's the final batch. There we go. Alright. And then the heirloom tomatoes, so I peeled them today. You don't have to, okay? I thought that maybe I would peel them just for a change. So, peeled or not, doesn't matter. Then you cut them in half, okay? Then you cut them in quarters, alright? And then you cut them in eighths. Right, according to the size. Obviously, if the tomatoes is small, you can cut it in half or 4, 6, it's up to you, okay? So when I see the size here, actually I will. And then this one, I will cut it in 16. Alright, here we go. Alright, so onions, garlic, they're halfway cooked. I will add them the rest of the veggies here. Alright. There we go. Look at that. Now it's starting to build up. You see that? We'll be back. Alright. I'll add my tomatoes here. Okay. These as well. Right. Here we have some juice. Put this. Okay. Alright, we're almost there. I will season my tomatoes here. Salt and pepper. At this point, since there is some liquid here with the tomatoes, I will add my pinch of saffron. Okay? So this is my personal touch. The traditional recipe of the ratatouille doesn't call for saffron. But since I love that spice, and I wanted to give a different note, a little bit, something a bit exposed to it, okay? Alright, so everything is cooking well, looking perfect. Check the bottom of the pan too once in a while, okay? To make sure nothing is burning there. If not, you're gonna have to start all over again. My diced preserved lemon, I will add them to the tomatoes as well. So the preserved lemons are just organic lemons, or lemons, preferably organic. Quartered, and then they are marinating in sugar and salt for 4 weeks, 6 weeks, according to the size, you know. Alright. Okay. So since I have 2 pans and I don't want to put everything the same, I will just divide things a little bit. So let me do that. Quickly, okay. I got all my ingredients here except the basil. So the basil, you can leave the leaves whole. They will wilt anyway. If they're too big, just dry them like this by hand, you know. You don't have to use an knife. Many options are available with herbs as well. Thyme and basil is, I believe it's a big plus. You can try also rosemary, why not? Oregano, could be, go there too. Okay. See, the cherry tomato starts to burst here. Alright, very important step now. We need to taste that, okay? We want to make sure that it is cooked and well seasoned. Alright, now the seasoning is spot on. I'm tasting all the vegetables. They're still firm under my tooth. And I can also taste my preserved lemon and my saffron. Doneness is here. I think we're good to go. It's not complicated. We don't want to overcook those vegetables. It's very important. We don't want a puree. We want a ratatouille. Okay? Alright. So let's have a plating now. Let's put a nice cherry tomato on top. There we go. And now you see the juice is coming out by itself. Boom. Alright. Final touch. I saved here this leaf of basil. And here you have your Provençal vegetable ratatouille. Bon appétit!